Looks like someone drastically needed the toilet while out at sea and just couldn't get there in time. Alright guys, sorry it's taken us so long to give you another episode. Like, a ridiculously long time. But to be fair, we have travelled all the way from the snow country and down to the beach. And that road from Jindabyne down, man, it was pretty epic. But we're back now, so we hope you enjoy this episode. Okay, so I need to introduce this guy to you. That's Matty. He's like an uncle. A fun uncle. A funkle, if you will. Funkle Matty lives down in Victoria and will be joining us for this episode. I want to go out and do things. And I want to play mini golf and go up to the lookout and go fishing and eat barbecue and play Monopoly. And this is what I got to work with. Honestly, it's like he's become worse when Matty got here. It's like he's got a confidant, someone he can confide in. They both have the same ideas.
Well,
It's time for mini golf. I don't know what it is with Lakes Entrance, but there's like 5 mini golf courses in this one tiny little town, 3 of which are like right next to each other. So fair to say, we got very good at mini golf. Well, wait a minute, Matty and Lockie got very good at mini golf. I just tried my best.
Show me the love. Show me the love. Come show me the love. Show me the love.
Lindsay's just recovering a ball from trying to hit it up this trough into this machine, and she somehow ended up in the rough. Deep, deep in the rough. You right there? All she had to do was hit it up this little trough. You've got...
So I can't play Monopoly and I can't play mini golf, but Matty can.
You played all right.
The wiener!
You played
You're
all
the
right. You played-
wiener!
Of course.
How'd you go, Locke?
I came second. I had a terrible hole in the middle that just threw my game out. So
And what did you start off with?
a hole in one.
Actually, who had the most hole-in-ones?
I did.
Okay, so every time I see Matty, we go fishing. It's been like 5 years since I've seen him. I haven't been fishing in that time. And for some reason, I just don't seem to get any better.
to pet the bunny rabbit.
What? It's just a bunny rabbit.
Yeah, but there's a bunny rabbit just hopping around the park.
It's a wild rabbit.
No, it's not. It could just be
It's
a
a
nice...
wild-
Why is there a wild rabbit in a caravan
Because
park?
they get tame around people, but there's bunny rabbits. We're in Victoria. They're everywhere.
Well, we don't have them in Queensland, and I want to pet a bunny rabbit. Be Bugs Bunny.
What do you reckon, Maddie? It's a bit bright in it.
Oh my god.
What? It was like the Canberra episode with the bunny rabbits I wanted to pat, and you wouldn't let me pat them
Yeah, but
either.
you just, you'll get over it in about.
You've got a lot to learn
Yeah.
about Victoria.
This is... No, we need more bunny rabbits in Queensland.
You'll be sick of them.
Really?
Yeah, give it like a week.
Oh. Well,
Remember
they're
when-
just everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, even in suburbia.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Yeah, they didn't think so. See? Exactly right.
Yes, they are. We used to have them all the time in Eltham.
Eltham's in the
It's not
sticks.
suburbia.
It was Eltham suburbia.
Oh, come on. That's the bush.
This is like suburbia. We're on the middle of the town, and there's a bunny
No,
rabbit.
you'll get over
So
it.
it's definitely someone's pet, and it definitely needs to be patted. Time for dinner.
It's time for dinner. I'll turn the camera around afterwards.
I'm hungry.
We're gonna go to the Dragon Boat.
We're going. It's a boat.
No, it's called the Floating Dragon
It's a boat, and it's a restaurant.
of Chinese food.
And it doesn't move, but
And
it's
and
floating.
it doesn't have a phone number.
And no phone because they're a boat.
And it's a boat. But it is a boat.
Wouldn't that just make it a dock?
It's like a dock. It's a dock
Well, it
restaurant.
could be a dock.
But they don't have a phone number.
They don't have a phone number. It's basically just a house on a dock.
We're going to a floating house dock
And
with,
it's-
with
we're
mythical
getting hungry.
creatures. And we're getting hungry doing this
So can
video.
we go?
So
go eat food.
we're going to go eat some
Oh, don't
food.
forget to show the floating dock.
And we would love for you to come with us and enjoy our food experience on this place.
So we're moving to another site this morning. One of our most frequently asked questions is how do you hook up a fifth wheeler? So, because it's a fifth wheel, it's got a turntable in the back of the truck, and basically to hook it up, unlock position, and then this slides out. The pin, which is covered in grease, you just got to line it up. Just got to go into there. So the next step is I get in the car. Now I call Lindsay, she'll guide me in, and we'll make sure we get it on.
Alright, so this is where I come in. I have to make sure that this is in the right position for the clip. It's actually not too hard, so I do that by using our legs, which are all electric, to move the van up or down. So once I've got it to a point where I'm happy it's down enough, I can give Lockie a signal and then he starts driving back until it clicks in. I think a lot of people have a misconception that these things are really big, really difficult. Actually not. It's quite easy to hook up. I'd even say easier than a caravan in some circumstances. I'm gonna come down a bit. Stop!
The green tongue pops out. We know we're in far enough to set up the lock. So all you do is you go back in and then down, and then that's it. And we're on. We hook up our brakes and our breakaway and pull the legs up and pull the chocks out, and we're good to go.
Okay, another frequently asked question is, can you fit into small caravan parks? Do you limit yourself by having such a big van getting in parks? And if you do end up in a small park, is there a chance that you might not be able to turn around? We found ourselves in a bit of an awkward spot here because we were able to pull through onto the site fairly easy, but in terms of getting out, it's just way too small of a space. So Lockie's expert driving skills come into play, and we're going to try and reverse the whole van back out of the park. So it might take us a little bit longer, but it's what you have to do. See, it's really not that hard. Our time in Lakes Entrance came to an end, and so it was time to say a very awkward goodbye to Uncle Funkle Matty. From here, we planned to visit more places in Gippsland, but we couldn't get in due to availability, big rig, us having dogs. Ugh, that's a whole other story. But there was one place in Gippsland we were not going to miss. While we're in Gippsland, we're going to stop and visit Bear's breeder. So when we got Bear, we flew him up to the Sunshine Coast where we lived, but we always knew he was from Gippsland. So when we got down here, one of the first things to do was to contact the breeder and say, hey, we'd love to meet you. So we got in contact with her and she's amazing. So we're going to go have some dinner with her while we're in Gippsland. But just so happens that she's got a litter of puppies. So we might end up with another dog. You'll just have to tune in next week to see if we ended up with a puppy or not. I mean, our self-control so far, it's not very good. So, yeah. Do you think we should do it?
Thanks again for watching, guys, and remember, if there's something you want to do in life, do it now. Don't wait.
And should we buy a puppy? We should get a puppy, another Airedale, a little baby one, maybe.
This is the sound that the gods will play to part the clouds. Live rounds on the guards, a strip man down. These vibes for the night, while the high is right, take flight, lean sideways. We master the sky, groovy. We Bobby Bird, James Brown and Bootsy College Phil. Feel it in the air, that real. Feel it in the field, feel it in the air, that's real. Feel it in the field, feel it in these frills. You got the chill. Like they're bringing anything to the table. Bro, I'm not your son, see I'm able. I do my own bits. Limited dissonance and missing classic shit. I know that you're feeling it. Blunt rolls and a black pouch. Roaming back streets around south. All my boys, we hit that loud. Feel the vibe when they blast out. Now let me show you Zach and Lee what we all about. Let me get I'm on the sound, hoodie season. Back around, no more summer bounce. Let you squeeze out. Keep that indoors when we're throwing down. Oversized jumper with our underwear out. I'm on the sound, hoodie season.